Hey everyone, this is Nitro. In this video, I am going to be doing the Saturday version of the Bonding Realm level 70 battle, which is called the Shadow of the Temple. So let's get started. So, for this particular version, it looks like the enemies are not too difficult to deal with, right? There are, as usual, 6 heroes as opposed to 5 of the Friday version. So it's a little bit more difficult, but not particularly so. I guess the one thing to be aware of is try to stay out of Yulia's range, right? She has Godly Menace, Holy Justice, as well as Discipline. So as long as you mostly avoid that, you should be fine. So, in terms of party members that I'm going to bring, I think Landius and Tieris have become the mainstay of my parties in general, but for this particular fight there are a lot of Lancers, so I'm going to go back to Leaded. And other than that, because of all the Lancer characters, for your DPS you don't particularly want Leon as a result. So I'm going to use Luna. You don't get me wrong, you can use Leon, especially if you have Tierra's attack blessing. So it is doable, but you don't necessarily have to. I guess that's what I should be saying. So in the end, it looks like I'm going to run my usual princess party that I've been using recently, which is Ledin, Tieris, Luna, Leon, and Shafaniel. Okay, so this is the kind of configuration I want to use for this fight. The only thing is, if possible, I would love to wipe out Yulia early on so that Ledin can't guard her. But to do so, you're going to need 2 attacks on her. So that is a little bit awkward. This is what I'm going to try. So I'm going to try running with no faction buff for Luna, and instead I'm going to have Tieris bring attack blessing as well as mass resist. We'll see how this works out. I figure it's worth a try. Liana has her act again, heal, and the last skill I can actually use a summon. I don't think I'm going to need it, but the summons are always useful in forcing the enemies away from you. Actually, I don't think I would use it in this battle, but I'll bring it as an example just in case I do, or I can bring Gospel to buff up Leon. Either method works. So, alright, this looks good. Let's, let me just shift the position of a few characters around. Perfect. There we go. Let's begin. So let's have Leon chivalry up, and I'm going to assault Yulia. And I'll have Ledin move forward and divine her. Liana can act again, my Leon. And then finish off Yulia, just to make sure she dies. Next, Luna can Wind Spiral, Raging Thunder to attack probably Anna. Doesn't really matter here, I don't think. And then move back. And I'm going to just mass resist over here with Tieris now. It's late, but nonetheless.
やらせてください。ご命令を。
So now,
行動スタート。
due to the mobility buff on those guys, I kind of want to continue to avoid them. I don't want to trigger this northern group yet.
準備
So
完了。
よし行くぜ
I'm gonna have Ledin just faction buff
勝
up
負
here.
をつける時が来たな
ご命令を。
And then I might as well
了解
have Leon attack Ledin.
はい。そうだ。
And attack Blessing. Luna.
できたー。ご命令を。
So he has Beast Shock. So that's why I want to weaken him now.
行動スタート。
Even if I can't kill Juggler, I should be weakening him significantly so that his Beast Shock won't wipe me out.
はい。
And I'm going to apply
人。
Gospel
思考。
on
そして。
to Leon. So Ledin now. Crushing those weakened characters for me.
やらせてください。
And somehow Anna is just running further and further away.
ご命令を。
So weird. And I can't really move in because that would trigger these enemies to attack.
行動スタート。
行くぜ
So, it's not a danger zone at this point. I can choose to play a patient, especially since Divine Guard is wearing
ご
off.
命令を。
So I'll just
準備完了。
wait
ご命令を。
準備完了です
rather than moving in.
これが私の信じる心です。え？もう私の番？まだ終わらないよ。
Alright. So that way,
ご命令を。
their mobility has decreased now that the buff that Anna gave has expired. So I can easily wipe out Anna
行動スタ
before
ート。
dealing with the northern enemies. And I just have Luna attack to start,
ご命令を。
so
準備完了で
and
す
then Leon can easily finish off Anna. And at this point,
ご命令を。
we
よ
might
し
as well start triggering the northern group to come after me.
よし勝負をつける時が来たな
ご命令を。
I could act again and have Leon attack, but I'm not sure that's the best strategy here.
ご命令を。
So I'm just going to mass
私の
resist
番？まだ終わらないよ。
and wait for next turn.
はい。 人、思考、そして。これ
Oh
で
wow.
いいですか？ご命令を。行動スタート。
よし
そうだ。行動スタート。
Well,
一人も逃
what's
し
up,
ません。
Luna?
消えなさい。
Raging
準備完了。
Thunder. To one-shot that Lancer General.
はい。
準備
And
完
I'm
了
going
で
to
す
have Leon Chivalry
無駄
up
な抵抗はするな了解
and Assault. back off.
はい
行くぜ
Ledin can just guard F1, so that's fine.
ご命令を
行くぜ
ご命令を
Liana, though, will act again Leon for a second attack.
思考そして
了解
And why don't I have Tieris as well? Attack Blessing Leon before he strikes.
準備完了です
That was enough to wipe out Freya. And with this, just one last enemy to kill. Not particularly difficult at all. I didn't really even bring faction buffs properly at all for this fight. So it's pretty straightforward and easy and true. And there we have it. Another one of these splendid Stardusts. Thanks for watching, everyone. Nitro out.